land a bit of damage, throw the sleep out, and then you use that as an opportunity to actually start the fight. But outside of that,
Leon, as Larson gets chunked out once again. Just dodging around with the phase rush. Both mid laners running it, very speedy, and of course with so many skill shots being thrown out, that little bit extra movement speed you can get can really affect the way a trade goes.
Tank doing a really good job. Remember that he did in fact solo kill Showmaker earlier in the day. Now we see Finn. He did get the tower aggro.
Yeah, takes it. Hanabi's going to fall. Finn flashes away. One more shot will hit him, but he just survives. River dives in. And a shotgun to the back of the Aurelia is the first kill for PSG.
So a bit of an execution error there for Rouge.
PSG know where he is. River's going to be able to secure the first dragon of the game. And once again, it's a relatively early Drake here, Vedius, for PSG. 7 minutes on the clock.
It certainly is the case. You can see that mid lane discrepancy really starting to build. Larson coming up to the top river to assist his jungler. Means he's going to fall even further behind to be able to secure that objective. They're at the
hook. There is the hook, and there goes Hans Sommer. PSG just waiting in a bush, lying in wait, and they strike on Hans.
And there's the action that we were waiting for. Really good pick coming out from PSG. You know, we've already highlighted Tank, but I think he continues to have dominant performance on this Syndra, and I'm going to continue watching him throughout the rest of this game because 12 minutes in, 120 farm, very close to completing that. What is likely to be Luden's Echo first item. And yeah, PSG continuing to look dominant as they secure their second Drake of the game.
Match that in the bottom lane. Proxy farming, cosplaying a singed just a little bit. But he should just be able to get back to this wave. And Finn maybe overstayed a little bit here, perhaps thinking that Hanabi had left. Tentacle's going to come out. Finn dodges away with a Blade Surge, and now he's going to try and turn it back on the Ornn. Dives in, and there's Glacial Fissure as well, but there's already 4 members of PSG here, and they try and turn it back around. Finn already down. PSG collapse in the bottom lane.
Definitely a greedy play there from Finn that is rightly punished from PSG.
Will be able to secure it even without using his smite.
Inspired going to do exactly the same thing on the other side of the map. And a bit of a cross map as Unified will secure his team, rather, the first time they can generate. PSG is kind of dancing around the objective. The more gold that can be funneled to him and they can get an objective. But PSG do the right thing here. They don't waste time going for that objective. They recognize that Larson's top. They know that Finn is bot, so they can actually generate numbers advantage in mid and take that objective and then answer the rest of the map. So good response from PSG. Rogue, the bright side for them is they are going to get a tower of their own as they take down the tier 2 in top lane.
Yeah, a little bit more gold going over to Larson. You can see 5.5 Dragon has been started up by Rogue. We'll draw attention to the fact there's Mikhail's on the Thresh, and here the fight really begins as Hanabi's going to teleport in. PSG looking for the Dragon. Rogue being forced away, and River can try and burst this one down. Ultimate comes out from the Aphelios. Reset on the Dragon, secured by Unified, third of the game for PSG. And Rogue just...
They were completely denied, so of course, PSG, after taking the Drake and then moving into mid lane, they have easy access to this tier 3, and kind of Rogue is being run around the map right now.
Gold lead for PSG, and they are looking to end their Worlds run on a...
Of course, usually in the runes, you'll run a lot of tenacity to try and mitigate some of that, but either way, Finn, it's going to be a difficult fight for him as now he's looking for a kill into Hanabi.
Teleport coming in, Vanguard's Edge is going to connect. The call to the Forge God comes out, but Hanabi, I'm not sure who you're praying to right now as Rogue try and collapse in the bottom lane. Hanabi's dead, River tried to join the fray, but couldn't get in there in time.
So Rogue will finally find a pick. That kill will go down to Finn, and this is definitely a bit of relief on the side of Rogue as they look for an engage, but good sidestep from Kaiwing. Disengages, now he looks for the hook.
And misses it just across the wall. Severum when it comes to taking objectives, looks for things like Infernum, Calibrum when it comes to taking fights. I mean, Crescendum, the Chakrams, is always going to be powerful against Rogue's team because you've said it a few times, Vedius. You have to go in. The sleep's going to land here onto River, though. Kaiwing looking for the hook, flash away, but there's the stun with the concussive blows. The last embrace going to come out as well, and the shutdown goes over the River. A little bit too greedy as he stepped into...
The right side is Aurelia is going to try and dive on top, and then the shockwave to follow. PSG are actually poised and ready to fight. The Molten Edge upgrade has come for Unified. River, Kaiwing, Unified, all sitting on the flank hook lands.
Seavander already called out, he's going to put up the Unbreakable, Dawning Shadow used as well. There's the knocker from the call of the Forge God. Tank, look at the flank position as Hanabi dives in onto Vander. Vander's still alive somehow, but here goes Tank! Unleash power straight into the base of Finn, and Tank is one, and there's the second. Finn's down! Inspired goes Gordon, but he cannot stop this fight! PSG with 4 in the mid lane!
Beautiful execution from PSG as they just collapse onto
PSG with a perfect fight in the mid lane. Can't translate it to an inhibitor, but can translate it into a Baron. 27.5 minutes in, PSG will take the Baron buff. will take a 4,000 gold advantage and have 30 seconds. Lots of damage from the Infernum. Moonlight Vigil coming out. Hans Summer was tagged with it, and the Dragon goes down. The Mountain secured, hit by PSG, and they're still looking for the fight. Hook onto Finn once again. Kaiwing down towards the bottom side is doing so much working. Lanterns in his teammate as well. Finn's going to try and trade onto Unified, but he can't win against the Aphelios. No one has died as of yet, but Rogue have definitely lost this fight. Finn trying to heal up off the Krugs, and PSG are still on the chase. Hanabi has the call of the Forge God. Finn has nowhere to go. He's going to try and TP out the Calibrum. Not there. The Infernum, he gets the kill. Unified will take him. And now Rogue are being collapsed on. The Shockwave does absolutely zilch. And now Vander will fall. Call of the Forge God eaten up by the shield. But Vander pays for it with his life.
PSG secure themselves the Mountain Soul. They're going to TP in. They're looking to continue the chase.
And Summer, the unleashed power, not enough, but the scattering of the weak, and it's Rogue who are the weak in this game. PSG still have the Baron for a minute, 10 seconds, Vedius. They could look to close.
They're looking to break into the base, and Rogue have just crumbled. They could not find any good fight, and PSG have only continued to scale up. Excellent execution in every single fight, and Rogue looking to go 0-3 on the day, whereas some redemption as PSG and Rogue close out Worlds 2020.
And what a performance it was from PSG. Some may have said their win against JDG was a one-off, was a fluke, was a surprise to be sure, but they show in this game against Rogue that it was no mistake. PSG now on the Nexus Towers. The first falls, there's a cannon and a couple of minions to guide in this wave. And the second Nexus Tower is the target. Hanabi on the front line. You can see the damage coming out. Kaiwing looking for a hook, can't quite find it yet. Finn's going to dive in, Vivid low. But there is the crescendo from Unified. And you cannot face an Aphelios when he has his chakrams available. The shockwave coming out, Unified still heals up. Tank goes on a killing spree. And PSG, they're playing with their food just a little bit as Rogue falls back to the fountain. The Nexus Tower will fall to the cannons.
PSG continuing the siege, though, even with low health members. The Nexus is exposed. They're looking to end it here.
Moonlight Vigil goes wide, but PSG will have a swan song in this game. The Nexus falls. PSG take down Rogue.
A great end for PSG's bittersweet.